Have you ever wondered how North Korean generals have many medals without war for over 60 years? Generals are weighed down by medals, a dazzling spectacle that raises questions. Where do these honors come from? The answer lies not only in military accomplishments, but within a complex system shaped by history and North Korea's unique society. Join us as we uncover the secrets behind North Korea's awards and explore the reasons for its generals' extensive decorations. The Soviets' influence. During World War II, Kim Il-sung, the future leader of North Korea, found himself in the Soviet Union, where he not only sought refuge but also actively engaged in military activities. In the late 1930s, Kim fled Japanese-occupied Korea and made his way to the Soviet Union. There, he joined the Red Army and received military training, eventually rising to the rank of major. He served in the 88th Special Sniper Brigade, a unit composed mainly of Chinese and Korean expatriates, and fought against the Japanese in the Soviet-Japanese border conflict of 1939. Kim's experiences in the Soviet Union during this time were pivotal in shaping his political ideology and military strategies. He was exposed to the Soviet system of government and the communist ideology, which would later form the basis of his own leadership style and the governing principles of North Korea. He witnessed firsthand the Soviet Union's military might and the effectiveness of its guerrilla warfare tactics, which he would later adapt to the Korean context. The Soviet Union had a well-established tradition of honoring both military and civilian achievements with medals and orders. This practice served as a powerful tool to motivate individuals and foster a sense of loyalty to the state. For his services in the battle against the Japanese at Khabarovsk in 1942, Kim was awarded the Order of the Red Banner, one of the highest military decorations in the Soviet Union. This recognition left a lasting impression on Kim, as he came to understand the value of awards as not just tokens of appreciation, but as instruments of inspiration and allegiance. Impressed by the Soviet model, Kim Il-sung sought to implement a similar system in North Korea upon his return to the country after World War II. As the leader of the newly formed Democratic People's Republic of Korea, Kim recognized the potential of awards in shaping a society where every citizen, soldier, and official felt a strong connection to the national narrative through personal achievements and recognition. However, rather than merely imitating the Soviet system, Kim adapted its principles to fit the unique context of North Korea, taking into account the country's history, culture, and values. The Soviet tradition of honoring achievements, extending beyond the battlefield to include labor, education, and cultural accomplishments, resonated with Kim Il-sung's vision for North Korea. He understood that by celebrating diverse contributions to the state, he could foster a sense of unity and purpose among the population. The Soviet model provided a foundation upon which North Korea could build its own distinct honors system, one that would reflect the country's values, history, and aspirations. Establishment of North Korea's award system. The Korean War, which lasted from 1950 to 1953, was a devastating conflict that left the Korean peninsula in ruins. The war began on June 25, 1950, when North Korean forces, backed by the Soviet Union and China, crossed the 38th parallel and invaded South Korea. The United States and other United Nations member states quickly intervened on behalf of South Korea, leading to a bloody and protracted conflict that ultimately ended in a stalemate. During the war, both sides suffered heavy casualties, with estimates ranging from 1.2 million to 3.5 million deaths, including civilians. The fighting was characterized by brutal battles, such as the Battle of Incheon and the Battle of the Chosin Reservoir, and widespread destruction of infrastructure and property. The war also had significant international implications, as it marked the first major confrontation of the Cold War era and solidified the division of Korea into two separate states. In the aftermath of the Korean War, North Korea faced the daunting task of rebuilding a nation torn apart by conflict. As the country set out to establish its own distinct identity and assert its sovereignty, the development of a comprehensive awards system became a crucial element in this process. Drawing heavily from the Soviet model, North Korea began crafting its own series of medals and orders, each designed to honor a wide range of achievements and contributions to the state. The leadership recognized the need to adapt the system to fit the unique context of their newly formed nation. They understood that awards could serve as a powerful tool in building a cohesive and motivated society, one where every citizen felt a direct connection to the national narrative through personal achievement and recognition. As the country began to rebuild and develop, the scope of the award system expanded to encompass a broader range of contributions to the state. Medals and orders were introduced to recognize achievements in labor, education, science, and the arts. The Hero of Labor title, for example, was bestowed bestowed upon individuals who made significant contributions to the country's economic development and industrial progress. By honoring these diverse accomplishments, North Korea sought to foster a sense of unity and shared purpose among its citizens, regardless of their role in society. The establishment of North Korea's award system also played a crucial role in consolidating Kim Il-sung's power and authority. By aligning personal success and achievement with loyalty to the leadership and the state, the award system became a means to cultivate a cult of personality around Kim Il-sung and his family. Medals and titles bearing his name, such as the Order of Kim Il-sung, were introduced to honor individuals who demonstrated unwavering devotion to the leader and his ideology. North Korea's foundational ideology, Juche, emphasizes self-reliance, unwavering nationalism, and profound devotion to the country's leadership. Juche's principle of self-reliance dictates that North Korea must thrive without significant dependence on foreign powers. This idea is reflected in the nation's award system, which celebrates achievements in domestic industry, agriculture, and military might. Yush also emphasizes pride in North Korean identity and its unique history. The award system reinforces this pride with imagery like the North Korean flag, significant landmarks, or symbols commemorating the country's revolutionary struggle. Above all, Yush demands absolute loyalty to the Kim dynasty as the embodiment of North Korean leadership. The award system reflects this through the frequent inclusion of portraits of Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-il, and Kim Jong-un. Such awards not only honor the recipient, but also serve as potent symbols of the unwavering devotion expected of every North Korean citizen towards their leaders. From fields to factories, state-driven awards. Since its formation, North Korea has gained notoriety for being one of our planet's most unique countries, and its honor system is no exception. While it shares some similarities with the honor systems of other nations, it also boasts a number of unique features that set it apart. These distinctive aspects offer a window into the North Korean psyche and shed light on the ways the country seeks to motivate and inspire its citizens. One of the most striking aspects of North Korea's award system is the sheer breadth of achievements it recognizes. While many countries reserve their highest honors for military valor or exceptional contributions to the arts and sciences, North Korea's system casts a much wider net. Medals and titles are bestowed upon individuals from all walks of life, from fishermen to farmers and factory workers to power plant operators. This inclusive approach to recognition reflects North Korea's commitment to the ideal of a society in which every citizen contributes to the greater good. By celebrating achievements in fields as diverse as fishing, power plant construction, and agricultural advancements, the award system sends a powerful message that every individual, no matter their station or occupation, has a role to play in building a strong and prosperous nation. The award system elevates certain industries and sectors to a level of national importance. In a country where the state controls virtually every aspect of the economy, the bestowal of medals and titles serves to signal the regime's priorities and to mobilize citizens around key initiatives. The coal mining industry, for example, is vital to North Korea's energy security and economic development. The Order of the Coal Miners' Red Flag is one of the country's highest honors, awarded to individuals who have made exceptional contributions to the industry through their hard work, innovation, and leadership. By celebrating the achievements of coal miners, the state underscores the crucial role they play in powering the nation and inspiring others to follow in their footsteps. Agriculture is another sector that receives special recognition in North Korea's award system. The country has long struggled with food shortages and relies heavily on its farmers to meet the nutritional needs of its population. Medals such as the Order of the Farmer's Red Flag and the title of Meritorious Farmer are awarded to individuals who have made significant contributions to the country's agricultural output through their skill, dedication, and innovation. And when you see pictures of North Korean generals, chests filled with medals, most of them are these medals. These are not emblems of battlefield valor, but rather symbols of their prowess in managing power plants and overseeing bountiful harvests. Also, a large number of North Korean generals have fishing medals, which are given to very young soldiers who excel in catching fish. This seemingly peculiar detail underscores the ironic reality that in a nation often associated with military might, a general's true badge of honor might be his success in the fishing industry. Awards and Kim Jong-un. North Korea's award system serves not only to recognize individual achievements, but also as a powerful tool for shaping the country's society and projecting a specific image to the world. Through the strategic use of medals, titles, and other honors, the regime seeks to promote certain values and behaviors among its citizens, while also presenting a carefully crafted narrative of the country's history, ideology, and achievements. This connection between personal achievement and national identity is further reinforced by the design and iconography iconography of North Korean medals and honors. Many of these awards feature images and symbols that are closely associated with the country's history and ideology, such as the Red Star, the Hammer and Sickle, and the portraits of the Kim family. By wearing these medals, recipients are not only showcasing their own accomplishments, but also publicly aligning themselves with the values and goals of the state. Since Kim Jong-un assumed leadership of North Korea in 2011, the country's award system has undergone a notable evolution, reflecting both continuity with the past and the young leader's efforts to put his own stamp on the national narrative. While many of the core values and goals of the system remain unchanged, there have been significant shifts in emphasis and focus, particularly in the areas of technological achievement and generational change. One of the most prominent developments under Kim Jong-un's leadership has been an increased emphasis on recognizing and promoting scientific and technological achievements. In a country that has long prioritized military strength and ideological purity, this shift reflects a growing recognition of the importance of science and technology in driving economic growth and maintaining the country's competitiveness on the global stage. Another notable trend under Kim Jong-un's leadership has been a focus on recognizing and cultivating a new generation of loyal and skilled individuals. In a country where the ruling elite has traditionally been dominated by older, male military and party officials, this shift reflects a recognition of the need to engage and empower younger generations to ensure the long-term stability and prosperity of the regime. Besides these domestic priorities, Kim Jong-un has also sought to use the award system as a tool of diplomacy in North Korea's international relations. By strategically bestowing honors upon foreign leaders and dignitaries, the regime seeks to build goodwill and strengthen diplomatic ties with key allies and partners. At the same time, the selective awarding of medals and titles to North Korean citizens who have made significant contributions to the country's foreign policy goals serves to incentivize and reward those who advance the regime's interests on the global stage. Three generations policy. One of North Korea's most disturbing practices is the 3 generations of punishment rule, also known as the rule of 3 generations. Rooted in a warped interpretation of Confucian values like filial piety and collective responsibility, this policy means a single individual's actions can bring severe consequences upon their entire family for 3 generations. Under this system, loyalty and service to the state are not just individual matters, but are seen as reflections of a family's moral character and political reliability. Those who demonstrate exceptional devotion and achievement not only honor themselves, but also bring prestige and privileges to their parents, children, and even grandchildren. Conversely, any perceived disloyalty or wrongdoing can result in punishment and disgrace that extends beyond the individual to their entire family line. The rules of 3 generations policy has a dual nature, serving both as a means of rewarding loyalty and enforcing discipline. On the one hand, it provides a powerful incentive for individuals to strive for excellence and to demonstrate their commitment to the state. The knowledge that one's achievements can bring honor and benefits to one's entire family is a strong motivator, encouraging people to go above and beyond in their efforts to serve the country. When an individual is honored with a medal or title, it is not just a recognition of their own achievements, but also a reflection of their family's standing and reputation. The recipient's relatives often share the prestige and privileges that come with these awards, giving them access to better housing, education, and job opportunities. North Korea's system of inherited culpability means that any perceived disloyalty or wrongdoing has consequences for the entire family. If an individual falls out of favor with the regime or is accused of a crime, their relatives may face punishment, discrimination, and ostracism. If one person is deemed a traitor, their parents, children, and grandparents could be held responsible. This system creates a powerful incentive for families to self-monitor and ensure unwavering commitment to the state's values. Interestingly, this practice also shapes the appearance of North Korean generals and officers. Due to the 3-generation rule, these individuals often wear not only their own earned awards, but also the medals of their fathers and grandfathers. Ironically, if a grandfather won a medal for his exceptional fishing skills, his military general grandson would wear it as a symbol of power. Manufactured glory, the propaganda power. This whole award system is designed to have an impact on both international perceptions and internal propaganda. The country's state media frequently highlights highlights the numerous medals and decorations adorned by its generals and other high-ranking officials, projecting an image of strength, resilience, and self-reliance to the outside world. These displays of military prowess and accomplishment are carefully crafted to send a message to the international community, even if the reality behind the medals may be less impressive than the image suggests. One of the primary ways in which North Korea uses its award system to shape international perceptions is through the portrayal of its generals as champions of wars and missions. The sight of military leaders bedecked with rows of colorful ribbons and gleaming medals is a powerful visual symbol, suggesting a history of heroic deeds and victorious campaigns. To an outside observer, it might appear as though these generals have led their country to triumph in numerous conflicts, earning their decorations through bravery and skill on the battlefield. However, the reality is that North Korea has not engaged in any major wars for several decades. The last significant conflict the country was involved in was the Korean War, which ended in an armistice in 1953. Since then, North Korea's military has primarily focused on maintaining a strong deterrent posture and engaging in occasional provocations and skirmishes along the border with South Korea. While these incidents have certainly been tense and sometimes deadly, they do not rise to the level of full-scale warfare that might justify the sheer number of medals worn by North Korean generals. Despite this skepticism, however, the power of the image should not be underestimated. By presenting its military leaders as heroes and champions, North Korea is able to project an aura of strength and invincibility that can have a real impact on how the country is perceived by others. This is particularly true in the context of North Korea's ongoing tensions with the United States and other Western powers, where the appearance of the military might be a valuable tool in deterring aggression and asserting the country's sovereignty. Beyond military valor, North Korea's enigmatic decorations. Apart from well-known medals, North Korea boasts a large collection of lesser-known yet intriguing decorations awarded throughout its history. To outsiders, these medals and their origins may seem unusual, as they differ significantly from the honor systems of other nations. Some of the most interesting North Korean awards include the Admiral Ri Sun-shin Order of Merit, the Order of the Red Banner of the Three Revolutions, and medals commemorating the Chongryon, an organization of overseas Koreans living in Japan. The Admiral Ri Sun-shin Order of Merit is a decoration that holds a special place in North Korean military history. Named after the famous 16th century Korean naval commander who is celebrated for his victories against the Japanese during the Imjin War, this order is awarded to naval officers who have demonstrated exceptional bravery, leadership, and tactical skill in the service of their country. The medal itself features a portrait of Admiral Yi, along with a depiction of his famous turtle ship, a heavily armored vessel that played a key role in his military successes. What makes the Admiral Ri Sun-shin Order of Merit particularly intriguing is the way it links North Korea's modern military to the country's ancient past. By invoking the memory of a legendary historical figure and his achievements, the decoration serves to create a sense of continuity and tradition that stretches back centuries. It also reinforces the idea of North Korea as a nation with a proud and glorious military heritage, one that has been shaped by the deeds of great heroes and warriors throughout the ages. Another notable decoration in the North Korean award system is the Order of the Red Banner of the Three Revolutions. This award is given to individuals who have made significant contributions to the country's ideological, technological, and cultural development, and is considered one of the highest honors that can be bestowed upon a civilian. The three revolutions referred to in the name of the order are the ideological, technical, and cultural revolutions that were championed by Kim Il-sung as part of his vision for a socialist North Korea. The Order of the Red Banner of the Three Revolutions reflects the unique political and economic system of North Korea. In a country where the state plays a dominant role in all aspects of life, and where individual achievement is often subordinated to the needs of the collective, this decoration serves as a way of recognizing and rewarding those who have made significant contributions to the advancement of the nation as a whole. It also highlights the importance of ideological purity and loyalty to the regime, which are seen as essential qualities for anyone seeking to make a meaningful impact on North Korean society. Finally, the medals commemorating the Chongryon, the overseas organization of Koreans living in Japan, are a fascinating example of how North Korea's award system can be used to build ties with diaspora communities and project soft power beyond its borders. The Chongryon was founded in 1955 and has long been a key ally of the North Korean regime, providing financial support and political backing to the government in Pyongyang. The medals awarded to members of the organization population serve as a way of recognizing their contributions and reinforcing their sense of loyalty and commitment to the North Korean cause. These awards also highlight the complex historical and political relationship between North Korea and Japan. Many Koreans living in Japan are descendants of those who were forcibly brought to the country during the Japanese colonial period. The community has long faced discrimination and marginalization. By honoring Chongryon and its members, North Korea seeks to position itself as a champion and protector of overseas Koreans, while also leveraging the organization's influence and resources to advance its own interests in the region. The intricacies of North Korea's award system offer a fascinating window into the country's political, social, and cultural dynamics. From the enduring influence of the Soviet model to the unique challenges of nation-building in the post-war era, the evolution of this system reflects the complex interplay of ideology, history, and pragmatism that has shaped North Korea's development as a state. By recognizing and rewarding a wide range of achievements and contributions, the award system serves as a powerful tool for mobilizing and unifying the population around a shared vision of national greatness and self-reliance. At the same time, the system also reveals the tensions and contradictions that lie at the heart of North Korean society. The emphasis on ideological purity and loyalty to the regime, the blurring of lines between military and civilian spheres, and the use of awards as a means of social control all speak to the challenges of maintaining stability and cohesion in a highly authoritarian and isolated state. As North Korea continues to navigate the complexities of the 21st century, its award system will undoubtedly evolve and adapt to meet the changing needs and priorities of the regime. Yet, the enduring legacy of this system, its role in shaping national identity, mobilizing the population, and projecting an image of strength and resilience to the world, will likely remain a defining feature of North Korean society for generations to come. Understanding the nuances and significance of this system is thus essential for anyone seeking to make sense of this unique and often perplexing nation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.